Hey everybody.
Hello everyone.
How you doing?
It is Good Friday.
Yes, it's very good. It's a good Friday.
So here we are, the Easter weekend. We got our shopping done. We did yesterday. We were going to do it today. I'm kind of glad it worked out the way it did.
Yeah.
So I'm up now to go get my prescriptions. Yeah, I know. Way up and down the road doing that seems like a lot.
Yeah.
It's almost 3 o'clock, and it always does this on Good Friday where it gets ready to rain, because that was right when Jesus died.
Yeah.
It was at 3 p.m. So it's always synopsis on Good Friday. If you notice, most of the time, if weather's permit, it will be like it's going to rain, or it's going to show like that kind of same setting it was.
It certainly does.
So I've noticed that usually, not all the time, but most Good Fridays are like that. It's kind of weird, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So anyway, I don't know what your Care Bears are going to be doing. Drop a comment down in the line of what y'all do for Easter, or what you're going to have for dinner. Depending when this video does drop, it may already be past Easter.
Really?
But at least you still see what was happening in the current time. But still drop a comment and let us know what you did for Easter then, if it's in the past. And what did you eat, and what did y'all do? Did you go to church? Or how do y'all spend Easter? Got your family together? We're interested, and we'd like to know what other people are doing. So, there are other videos that are dropping that I know of as of right now. Make sure to look out for some of the new videos. Oh, the Pain, Part 3.
Oh, the pain continues.
Yeah. Be looking for our Seafood Saturday Drive. It was really cool. You'll be checking that out. Also, we also have another grocery shop with Ty and I. Want to check that out. We changed it up a little bit how we do the grocery shopping. I think y'all enjoy it.
It's getting to be a standard. I think that'll be kind of like our Sunday drives every 2 weeks or so.
Yeah.
That'll be like a standard that we do.
Oh, the Sunday drive?
Yeah, and the grocery store runs too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Was it still going?
I touched it and messed
Oh,
it
okay.
up.
Anyway, so there might be a cut in the video here. So, yeah. So, we'll be having like standard Sunday drives every other week. So, twice a month.
Yeah.
So, y'all can see how it is, because we go pick Ty up. But it still gives us time to talk to you, see how y'all doing.
Really?
And it's not, I watch other YouTube channels, and most people are not bored with that. They don't get bored with it because this old lady goes grocery shopping all the time. And they love her, because it's life, and it's what people have to do.
Yeah.
So, we try to do different things.
And that's our life, the life of Cheryl and Chris.
Really?
Because we're on the road a lot, going to the grocery stores, going to pick up a prescription, going to pick up our son, Tyree. So we just do these things a lot over and over. But sometimes we do get out and do other things. It's just during this time we're trying to save for our trips, so we haven't been going to the casinos or going out to eat and doing all that. But
y'all gonna see quite a bit come June.
Yes.
And you're gonna meet a lot of other family.
Yes.
So did you see that man's trailer?
I didn't see it.
The 18-wheeler, it said Big Blue.
Oh, really?
And we have a Big Red. That one of their cousins.
Oh, really?
Big Blue.
Was it a Nissan?
No, it's a 18-wheeler rig.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
Oh, you saw it?
Parked up there.
Uh-huh.
I've seen it parked there.
Yeah. So, anyways, we are being extra careful, because if you are out on Good Friday all through Easter weekend, you can believe the police are going to be out. And they're going to be writing tickets like crazy. That's just how it is. And right now, honestly, let's talk about
right tickets.
What I'm trying to tell you, you got to be careful, because they is out. But they ran. Or did they put them in the car already?
Maybe they just pulled over there.
Let's talk about a little sensitive subject matter real quick, since we are talking about police and stuff. Y'all, I don't know what the world's coming to right now. I mean, there's so much going on right now. But since I was talking about, just slowing down and be careful with the police and stuff, something that really, I don't know if y'all seen it. A lot of people probably have by now. It's circulating. I don't know. Maybe some channels don't show it. Like the people we watch, Indisputable and Roland Martin Unfiltered and stuff. The kind of places we look at, the shows and the channels, they do show what's going on. Now, I don't know if you catch it like that on. They're not gonna show you what we saw on conventional TV programming, like, you know, NBC, CBS, ABC. They're just gonna tell a little bit about it. They're not gonna show the full clips. They're not gonna show you what's really going on. But y'all, police brutality right now is at its highest, I believe. That, I mean, it's just getting to the point, and it's no longer being done in the night. It's doing it during the daytime. And this one last recent situation going on was a man from
the Congo.
From the Congo in Africa, and I guess he was over here visiting.
No, they were asylum. You know, just for the,
okay, so he was over here because of the war and stuff.
Yeah.
So they granted him asylum.
Yeah,
only to come over here and to be killed in America, anyways.
Well, you know, that kind of stuff happens. People go off to war and they're not killed and come back and get killed right here in their own hometown and home state.
But listen, y'all, this was over
some traffic stop. I don't know.
Over the registration was not correct, or something was wrong with the registration on the car.
Yeah.
Big deal.
Didn't even give him time to really know if he had just purchased that car, and that's why it wasn't
Didn't
right.
even ask enough questions.
Really, didn't give him enough time. And of course, the people, whether you want to believe it or not, black people are afraid because it looks like they are the only ones that getting killed sometimes. They showed another. We don't really want to get into all this because a lot of people think it's politics, but it's not really politics. It's real life.
No,
and this stuff is happening to people.
I'm not even. This is nothing right now. When the way we're talking about this, I'm not talking about Republicans. I'm not talking about Democrats. I'm talking about people treating people.
I'm just talking about people losing their lives over stupid things.
Right.
Yes.
I mean, come on, y'all. Nobody should be executed
just because
at a traffic stop.
I don't care if they didn't stand up there and get handcuffed, or they ran, or whatever. That's still not a right for somebody to just say that they are the judge and the jury and the executioner and kill them.
Now,
there was no reason for some of this
stuff. Police officer totally just grabbed his firearm, y'all, and shot them in
the back of the head.
In the back of his head, killed him instantly. And he didn't, and he conveniently
he didn't have his webcam
body cam on.
Yes, but somebody was standing across the street or somewhere, and they caught it on video.
Now they said that his body cam got shut off during the scuffle, but those body cams are pretty heavy duty, and they don't just turn off like that.
But they always get turned off at the wrong time.
Of course.
And they came right back home.
Right after the incident was over.
911.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's a long story, and I'm sure you all know this happened in Michigan. And if you haven't heard it, you will hear about it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But it's just sad that right before Easter, well, I think it happened on April the 4th. So it's been a week since it happened.
But.
And I did hear this morning that the officer was on administrative leave now. You know, until they investigate.
Well. Yeah.
That's sad.
But the thing is that I'm saying, y'all, it doesn't make no sense what's going on today. And I just think that people are losing, they're taking lives, and people are losing lives over stuff that doesn't make any matters.
That stuff shouldn't be a death sentence.
If somebody gets pulled over by the police, I don't care if they ran a stop sign, ran through a red light,
speeding,
or they got a warrant for the arrest. If they get out and they run, or they get out and they drive off from the scene, you can eventually gonna locate them and ticket them or whatever you got to do. They're not. I mean, come on.
I don't think people should be so quick to just fire the gun and kill somebody.
No.
There's no way that officer could have been fearing for his life. He was the one on top. He had the man pinned down. His hands was up under him.
The guy had no weapons on him.
No, he didn't.
I just, you know.
I don't know. I know we wasn't there. We didn't We don't know everything that was going on, but we just know what we saw, and it didn't look right at all.
It looks like, just like every other conclusion comes out to be, that it was done deliberately, and so precariously.
Really.
So
so carelessly.
You know. So I would just say that, you know,
we need to pray for our country. For this country.
We definitely need change in this country, y'all.
There's a lot of stuff going on.
There's a lot. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff going on. And now, you know, and I'll switch it a little bit, and I'm talking about news events. Like I said, it's not politics. It's really not politics, because politics is, you know, we'll talk about what's going on in the Senate and the House, and and that's enough going on with that all by itself. But let's focus on what's really going on too. Another thing is, you know, so we got all this stuff going on within the country. What about all the stuff that's going on outside the country? Right now, they're having bad wars in Africa. I didn't even know it.
Yeah.
Until I heard it the other day. I didn't realize it was so much genocide stuff coming back up.
Yes.
Okay. Also, we got Putin. Vladimir Putin is now he's threatening other European countries that have nothing to do with the Ukraine war. But his latest thing was, if Finland and Sweden decide to join NATO because they were in the process of being accepted into NATO, then he will fire nuclear into the Baltic regions towards them. He will bomb them. Really? First, it was about Ukraine joining NATO, and he was bombing it because they were going to join. Now, he's worried.
And if he does this to Sweden and what was the other one? Finland. They're not members of NATO now. Is it meaning that we still couldn't do anything more for them either?
But they're allies. So
they are.
We would go to war with Russia.
Oh, Ukraine was not ally.
No.
I thought because they weren't a member of the NATO.
We can't intervene because they're not a member of NATO, but they also weren't really considered an ally. They weren't an enemy. Yeah. Yeah, y'all see Ty falling asleep back there.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he's nodding off.
That's his favorite riding pastime.
No, but see, what you have to understand is they're not part of NATO yet, but they're part of the European circle.
Okay.
And so we would step in to protect them. And not only would we, but that would be Germany, France, Poland, everybody would come in because they're part of the European nation. Now, what's crazy is Finland borders one side of Russia. Sweden doesn't even border it. Sweden is got, you know, they're not even on the tips of it. They border Finland, but they don't border on Russia's side.
Oh, okay.
And it's only one little section of Finland in the upper part that touches the border of Russia. So, you know, this is what I'm saying. It sounds like to me that Putin is wanting to expand his war. Sound like just something come right out of Hitler again.
And he's just threatening everyone. You can't do anything. If you don't say you can do it, you can't do it.
No, but you know, it's good that we have a patient president, because he's already told that they got missiles pointed at America. Now, you know, if we would have had some presidents in the White House, may have been so quick to push buttons. Because, you know, oh, you're threatening us, we can do this. You know, that doesn't do but start World War III quick. You have to be, you know, really patient when people throw threats at you. So the U.S. is kind of like, okay, we're going to take your threats seriously, but we're not going to panic. Because, see, it's not good to know that we got nuclear missiles from the Kremlin right now pointing all over our coastlines. And then I saw the map they showed. I was looking at the map. They are, guess where they got the missiles pointed at, y'all?
I don't know.
So if y'all have a nuclear power plant anywhere in your facility area that you live, that is where they strategically are pointing those missiles at. So I looked, and Texas we have one right here, not too far from where we live. I saw it on the map. I don't know exactly where, but I saw all the little dots, and there's quite a bit on the East Coast. So,
Well, we're not going to get so much into even the news. We want to have a happier time. We see this, I know I do. I look at the news. I get tired of it sometimes, but I still like commentary, you know, talking about it and stuff like that. But
well, you have to see what other people are thinking about.
Yeah.
And it would be impossible not to mention these things with y'all because it affects y'all too, just like it's affecting us.
In our lives, we do talk about this. My husband and I, we talk about this. And
so that's the new 22 Sentras.
Oh, I see.
I don't like them.
Look just like the
look like the Ultimas.
Yeah.
I really don't care for them.
They're kind of making them like the Ultimas. You know, they used to be so smaller.
I bet they paid an arm and a leg for this because the new cars are outrageous right now.
Really?
If you get in a new car, you're not getting the best sticker deal. I can tell you that. They tell people right now, hold off on buying a new car until a lot of this passes over, you know. And I don't know if it ever will.
I don't know.
You know, but
and even the used cars are expensive.
I'm thinking, though, I don't know if I even want to buy another gas-powered car if I don't have to, because honestly, this is 2022, almost to be 2023 before you know it, right? Mm-hmm. 7 more years, there will be no more gas-powered cars made. 2030 is the last year they're making them.
Oh, yes, it is?
Yes, it has already been federal law.
I hadn't heard that. I know
Google
by
it.
2025, they were saying there's going to be a lot of electric cars on the market.
But 2030, they have to 2030 to phase every every gas-powered car out, and it will all now be electric. Mm. Yes, y'all. They will still have the gas-powered cars if you bought it. You still could, like, if you already bought it before the 2030.
Look at the windmill blade.
Yeah. Then you could still,
big that windmill blade is. It is huge. It's very big. We're back in traffic again also.
Yes, we are.
I don't know if this is Easter traffic or what.
Oh, yeah.
We're back in it.
So, yes. So that is just 7 more years.
Yeah.
So if I'm going to buy another vehicle, I may catch it the tail end, maybe 2028, 2029 by the time I want to buy another one. I don't know yet. But I may, if I get another vehicle, it probably will definitely be my last gas-powered one because they won't be making them after 2030. They're phasing them all out. And by 2035, you won't even be able to have, they're not going to be allowing you to even service them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so, in other words, if you break down and you need a part, it's a gas-powered part, like a carburetor, which a lot of people are not even having carburetors anymore because everything's fuel injected. But some older vehicles that people still do carburetors, you're not even going to be able to find those things anymore. Mm. So all them old classic vehicles, I would say get them up into really mint condition order and just have them get ready to send them to a museum.
They'll probably have a place where you can still buy some of that stuff. You know how people rebuild old cars?
But here's what they're saying. I need to show you that article.
Okay.
They're not going to have gas stations no more. They're going to replace them with electric. Okay. You're going to charge it electric. All these gas stations we go to that get gas, by 2035, you will not have it. Our gas stations won't be gas.
What about like tractors and lawnmowers and stuff like that?
I didn't read anything about that. So you may still have gas for that.
Okay.
But it won't be conventional where you just drop to a gas station on every corner. Mm. They may have certain places you can go to get gas for that kind of stuff. But, and then who knows, they're even coming out with cordless stuff now. Mm. You got electric mowers that you charge up. I really think they're just going to do away with a lot of anything that takes gas because environmentally, we have to be careful what's going on because global warming is bad.
You saw that little program we did the other day on the phone. They were asking you all about electrical, how would you feel about this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, my thing is, only thing I would say is they are improving electric cars, because what people are complaining about is
Turn around.
you would have a much harder time going on a long distance trip on electric, because you would have to stop it, and it takes so long to recharge yourself before you can move on again. So it would make a lot of be more from a pain in the gas than a pain in the ass for traveling. But now they're showing that they can create cars that can go 1,000 miles on a charge. And then also how they do that is if it's bright and sunny out where you're driving, as you drive down the interstate, it's solar charging that battery as well without having to be plugged into it. So you're getting a constant charge from the sun as you're going down the road to help maintain your charge.
Okay.
I kind of read most of the details on it. It seemed like it was convincing, and they're changing the tires, aerodynamic tires that will never go flat again. They don't need air. They just kind of, it's like a plastic that just expands out. Hard kind of plastic, and it,
like you used to have on your tricycles.
yeah, something like that, kind of like that. They're really reinventing, because cars that are lighter weight go faster and go longer. That's why your gas, if you got a heavy vehicle, especially like these Ford 350s and 450s, gas is not powerful enough to power them, so now they're diesel. You know, when you get a certain number, 350s and up, you're not going to get them for gas. It's diesel. Maybe even be 250s. F-150s is about the highest you're going to go with gas. Because them trucks like that, them big power strokes, and them F-350s and 450s and 550s.
I don't know if they got them 4
Sure
and
they
5.
do. Yeah, they do.
Oh, do they?
But they're not going to run on regular gas. They run on diesel. Because it takes a stronger fuel to move it. Because you're moving a bucket of steel. So, you know, I can see why our dependency on oil needs to reduce and start finding solutions. Plus, it's just bad for the environment, y'all. It's bad for the environment.
How are the trains going now?
You know,
Do they still use coal for the trains?
some do.
Oh, okay.
You know, but a lot of them are still, using a lot of coal. And I don't think any of them still use steam. You know, it used to be, because steam, was good if you wanted 20 miles an hour. But
Steam engine.
you're not going very fast on a steam locomotive. So the technology had to improve. Like I said, gas and coal is king. So they have, if they're going to eliminate those, they're going to have to really work hard in finding different solutions. You know?
Copper, you trying to see what's going on? You looking at the traffic? This is our little co-pilot.
Now, one thing would probably work really well, but it would be dangerous. But if you could control it, would be plutonium.
Oh, man.
Now, plutonium could power trains and big industry equipment like that, but it's nuclear fission. And if that was to get out of hand, it could be explosive.
Yeah, I believe.
Or it could make people sick, even just a small amount of it. So they got a lot of brainstorming doing in the laboratories to figure this stuff out. I'm glad I have to be a rocket scientist to figure that stuff out. Right now, I just keep going what they say. But if it all comes down to it, we'll all be on bicycles probably before it's all said and done with. Something more simple, and I could just see like they're doing over there in the like Indonesian country stuff. They got them guys on bicycles, and you just hop in and they taxi you anywhere, and they work hard. They just they pedal it. Yeah, they do. China got them too. They bicycle powered taxis. I said to myself, they wouldn't want to bicycle me, because if I got in there, that man gonna be like, no.
You have to get out and pedal too.
Probably. Good luck with that.
I'd be surprised that thing was still standing by the time you sit down.
I say you'd be surprised it's still standing. But it has 3 wheels on it.
I have no words for that.
I have no words either.
So, anyways, we're in this traffic jam.
Again.
The good news is I'm close enough to know that I won't miss my prescriptions today. And I knew I had to get up and give them, because if not, I'd have to wait till after Monday afternoon.
Oh, man, here's counter.
And that would be 72 more hours from now.
Yeah.
And I really don't want to wait because I want to start getting antibiotics back in me because I don't want my tooth to start going back the other direction. As far as the healing process is going, y'all, it's sore. Even when he stitched it up, it's just all sore. Plus, he had to re-stick with them needles in the back when they detonate. So it's like I had the whole process done over, except for the fact that he didn't have to be pulling and yanking, which was a little bit easier not having to do that. But the tooth was already, the gums were already sore from that procedure, and then he was back in there, messing with it. And that sewing, it really didn't hurt too bad. I was surprised. I'm really surprised. Cheryl told me, it wasn't that bad to get it sewed up because the thought of him sticking needles through my gum, I for sure thought I was going to feel it. But
it's not,
I felt the pricks, but I didn't feel the pain.
It's not a needle. It's the thread. He gets the thread and he holds it real short. And some kind of way that thread, it goes through your,
But they still got to get through here. Don't they have to push it through?
He has it on a little like a if
needle,
you took some tweezers, no, like if you took a piece of thread on the tweezers,
tweezers.
That you pluck your eyebrows with.
Yeah.
That's what it was like. He had a little thing like that, and he pushed it in your skin and just pulled it back out. The only thing when he was tying the knots, he had to go back through it a couple of times.
I could feel the thread going all the way through the gum.
Yeah. But he didn't go all the way through the gum when he was tying the knot. He was going through the thread when he was tying the knot.
But I could feel him pulling it through.
Yeah.
You can feel something.
He pulled it through about 3 or 4 times.
And then he left a little piece in there that just bugging the hell out of me.
I know. I hate that too.
You can feel with your tongue.
Yeah, you can.
I just don't. I don't know how. The only thing I just is I wonder how long this thread is going to be in there.
They said it will dissolve.
Yeah. But how long? Did yours stay in there, you remember?
I can't remember. Looked like I had to go
2
back
weeks.
and get it pulled out.
Oh, Lord.
Because mine was a little white piece of thread.
I hope I don't have to go back and have that done. But I think I've had this kind of before for something else. And it eventually, when it's done, it'll just be and you have a little piece you pull out and you're done. It'll be just like right there.
That may have been when I got my gallbladder removed that I had that. For some reason I had to go back.
Yeah. But y'all.
But most of the time they do dissolve on you.
I was with Cheryl when she had her gallbladder removed. She had the worst looking gallbladder you ever wanted to see. It was rough. It was good that she got it taken care of.
Yes.
My dad, when he had his wound, it was bad too.
Oh, how did you see it? How did you see the gallbladder?
On whose?
On me.
Because they had
dad.
Well, I didn't see it on him. I was told about his.
Oh, you were told about
But yours I got to see.
What, on a picture?
They showed me x-rays.
Oh, okay.
Because when you were out and the lady come back to they pulled you in this little conference room, I had thought they were going to tell me something real bad, y'all. Because, I didn't know that they had this little, but it was like a room for the family. They go and talk to you, the doctor. Yeah. So nobody else is listening. But they do have times they have to come in and they tell you they lost somebody.
Oh, please.
That's where they tell them. They're going to tell them in the same room.
Yeah.
But she had called me and I was just nervous. She said, oh, it's okay, it's okay. She did real well. She was like, I was happy to hear that. And then she's like, oh, yeah, the gallbladder was really bad. It's a good thing y'all got here. We got it out. I cleaned it real good. She said, but it was like just kind of exploded out. And so she said, this is the x-rays. And she put them on. They had a little thing in the room. And she put it up there. And it looked just like, to me, like, like how you have scrambled eggs on a plate. It's no really, it's all like this. Just kind of, it looks like a land like an island. That's what it looked like. Like someone just folded out like a pancake. It was just all, no particular design. Just like, I don't know, like shrapnel. But she said Cheryl did real well. She was a good trooper and she recovered good. Strong woman, right?
I've been having so many little surgeries where I was put out and stuff. For the longest time, I wasn't.
Listen, man.
But when you start getting up in age, all kind of stuff start happening to you.
I can say my wife's been under. She's the only person I know in my whole entire life that's been under. That's had so many times anesthesia. Has been put under the anesthesia.
That's one.
I can't remember how many episodes. You've been out a lot for the thyroids.
4. No, that
pyrothyroid
that they removed.
They put you out for that.
Yeah, that's 1, 2, and then with my with my fistula.
Yeah.
3 times I went under with that.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I got my kidney transplant and
gallbladder, and then the other surgery to go back twice.
Oh yeah.
You've had quite a few of them.
Yeah.
I would say at least 10 times.
No, it hasn't been 10.
Seemed like
I can count. It's been about 6 or 7. Been about 7 at least.
Well,
I'm talking within the last 10 years that
yeah,
I
that's
met
cool,
you.
but that's quite a bit.
Yeah.
You know,
because before that, the only thing I had ever had was, put to sleep and had my wisdom teeth removed.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They
I
say
hadn't ever had anything.
they say it's not good to be put out a whole lot in your lifetime like that.
Wow.
So you don't want to, and you're not supposed to get a lot of X-rays. Don't try to have so many X-rays in your life. And I had so many with this dentist place. I was like, look, I was thinking to myself, this is radiation. Your body can have so much radiation in a lifetime without it turning into cancer. So you don't want to use up your get out of jail card. So I was thinking, gosh, they're going to do another X-ray. They put the thing over here, to try to keep so much exposure away from you. But every time you get X-rays, whether you get your back X-ray, I've had my back, my leg, I'm thinking my mouth, you getting gamma rays from the X-ray, and that adds to whatever milliliter per thousand parts of radiation that your body can tolerate before you could increase the chance of getting cancer from radiation fallout. So you have to be careful. So people that are having to constantly, if you got one of them doctors, let's do an X-ray. Don't just allow them to keep doing X-rays unless it's a very necessity, because you really don't want to subject yourself to, because that can cause a lot of problems in the future for you, and it can mess with you. It's just like
Well, as far as being put to sleep, I wouldn't do it unless I had to.
Well, no, I understand that. The thing about anesthesiology is it's very dangerous.
Yeah.
And a lot of people and most of the time people can go and have no complications, and it's safe, but it also puts a big strain on your heart. Every time you do that, your heart has to really work hard to keep your body going, and you're under. Because see, literally, they're tricking the brain to send signals because you're being put to sleep. Because if you have to, otherwise you would feel it. You're not supposed to feel all that.
No, you don't.
So your body is kind of what they call your living dead. That's what it is. I'm not being funny. It's the truth. Read about what it is. It puts the brain to sleep, and you're temporarily dead to the body. It cuts the brain off from the body features. So the body can be worked on, and the brain doesn't know it. That's why you don't feel no pain, because if you were feeling, the brain would send that to your pain receptor when they're cutting on you or open your chest up to put a new heart in. You couldn't even tolerate it. You could not tolerate it.
Oh, I know you could.
So they have to block your brain off, so the brain is full. The brain thinks it's sleeping, it's in a relaxed state, it's in Club Med the whole time, and your body's like, and they're working on doing what they got to do. And then when they wake you up, your body realizes, all your brain says, holy cow, I'm hurting. I'm getting receivings. What the hell happened? I've been in Club Med. Somebody drug me. Somebody put a roofie in my drink.
Well,
so, yeah.
You just have to do what you got to do.
You do.
And when I got out of it, I guess my pain receptacles were still kind of sleeping, because even though they had me on that morphine drip and stuff, I used that about half a day. I didn't need it.
I was real surprised
because my brain was still saying, you're not hurting.
I was surprised because I'd have been in there when they gave me that clicker. They said I could push it 3 times. Y'all, I tried. She said, now you make it last. You make it last. She walked out there. I was in Galveston. I was saying, they'll bring me more. And then I thought, oh no, you can't have it more. You used it all. You ought to get 3 clicks. Oh, I didn't know. Well, you better enjoy them 3 clicks.
See, I think our pain levels are different, because I think I used it about once or twice. When I first got out of the operation. Yeah. And that day, I told him, I said, I don't think I'm going to need this. I'm not really having pain like that. I had more pain when I had the infection after the surgery. I wasn't having pain when I was inside the hospital.
I don't know.
I know. And just like, it's a lot of stuff.
Strong woman.
Pain, just like when I first had my first child, it was premature, so I didn't never get to go into labor. And I was always wondering what was it like, because how people were screaming and hollering, all the stuff you used to see on the TV, or the friends say, "Oh, girl, I couldn't take it," and this. And I said, if I have another child, maybe I get to, feel what this is like. And to me, it hurt, but I had a nurse there with me, and she was telling me when I had to brace myself. It's gonna come. You're looking at this little graft of it, and when it gets up on the hill, that's when it's gonna be the hardest. And you just kind of brace yourself and just wait. It's coming back down that hill, and that was it. I never screamed out or anything like that.
Well, I've been pregnant for a long time with this baby I'm carrying around, and I
it never matures.
No,
Food baby.
I
think Ty really showed you down today. He said it's a big old food baby.
Well, it probably is.
He said, I was wondering if that bicycle could stay up.
I'm gonna have to get an abortion, I guess, and then do the weight loss surgery and just abort this food baby, because I'd like to lose weight.
What copper?
Copper's impatient because of the traffic.
Oh yeah.
Copper's impatient. She knows we're going somewhere, but she also is like a little kid. She knows that when we're having to stop like this in traffic, she cannot. It just. Are we there yet? We're there yet. She probably knows that she's gonna get a treat.
She probably knows we're going to the pharmacy.
Yeah,
because we come this way all the time.
Yeah.
And these dogs know where you're going.
Oh,
She'll know.
Oh yeah.
And that's probably why she's whining so, because it's taking too long.
Yeah. See, if we're moving constant, she's good with it. But when she sees that we slow down and we get this crawl traffic, it's different. At least when we come back, it won't be so bad. It doesn't look like it.
Yeah.
Everybody's heading out for Easter. It's Easter traffic already, and which is good, because we really don't have nothing else to do. We're just coming up here. I'm gonna get some gas here, a few little dollars. Yeah, a few dollars, and then I'm gonna go over and get my medicines. And at least my medicines is gonna be cheaper than the gas bill.
Watch it. Don't run it to the back of that car.
Y'all just almost bought me a brand new Nissan 2022 Sentra here.
He gonna have to stop videoing while he drives.
No, it wasn't that. I was looking off somewhere and didn't realize they were gonna let him cut in. I wasn't expecting him to stop in front of me.
And he don't like me to tell him, but I'm gonna tell him before.
No, I didn't have no problem with that. You see, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
No, I actually told her I used to not like it. And then I told her, I said, you know what? It's good to have 4 eyes and 2 eyes on the road, because, it's not worth hitting somebody. So all you Pride guys, if you got a side seat driver with you, let them do it. These women know, because they be seeing stuff. Like, y'all know in the past, she'll be like, "Ooh, what's he doing?" I didn't even see him. She will catch it. This is like your dashboard camera right here. So, no, sweetie, thank you.
Personal dashboard.
I do appreciate your expertise on that.
Yes.
She's a good driver too, y'all.
Really?
She and y'all, I've seen other videos, so I better get clear on our video. I've seen other people talk about it. Cheryl does drive. And she does drive a lot of places, and she has her own little car to drive. Her beautiful Escape. She got a 2021. A 2020, I'm saying. And I love it too, but y'all, until I get rid of this food baby, it's hard for me to drive. I can drive it, but I gotta squeeze my big tail up in that sucker. And it's okay, but by the time we get up in this traffic like this, I'll be like Copper. Let me get out of here. I got straight.
Remember the Spam in the can?
Yeah,
if you ever had Spam, it comes in the can.
Well,
maybe that's how he feels.
Y'all know Charlie the Tuna used to say.
Oh, you going here first?
Yeah, we learned that mistake. The gas is cheaper at this one.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to stop, put some gas in, y'all. Well, when we come back, we'll come back on here again in a few minutes after we get our prescription and stuff, okay?
Yeah.
All right, so just stay there. Don't go nowhere.
Okay, we'll be back.
We'll be back.
That's the gas. I'm kind of shaking trying to hold this up here. But they have 3 methods. You can pay Easy Pay, whatever that is. You can pay cash and credit. It's the same thing. Isn't that something? Oh, I'm going too far. Okay. That's what our gas is now. Ty couldn't hang any longer. He had to drift right off to sleep. And Copper did also. She's back there sleeping also. She's on the seat. There she is. You see her head. And Ty is trying to stay woke. But he said, forget this. I got to do my usual. Chris is still awoke. He better be. He's driving. Okay. We'll let Ty finish his little nap.
Hey, everybody.
Hello, we're back.
Yes, we are.
How you doing?
All right, so we have gotten done with our errands. Got my medicines. Yay. Picked up a little snack to hold us over. So we eat dinner later tonight. Now we're on our way back home. Catch a few lottery tickets for the evening. And run across the street to H-E-B and get some salads for dinner.
Yes.
And then go home, relax for a little bit, and then later this evening we'll eat and watch TV. That's how we're going. So that's how we're going to do our Good Friday.
Yes.
Tomorrow's Saturday. Not sure what will be going on,
No.
but we'll be blogging them too.
Yes.
Whatever we do, or if we go anywhere, or whatever that goes on.
Maybe we'll go out and get some pictures of the what you call wildflowers, natural flower.
Oh yeah, the blue bonnets.
The blue bonnets and the buttercups and paintbrushes.
Yeah, we may just go for a little ride tomorrow or something.
Yeah.
We're not just totally cooped up in the house.
Really.
But other than that, not really a whole lot else going on. So that pretty much maps out our day for today. I did take my medicines at 4:30. I took one of the ibuprofens, and I took one of my antibiotics. I ain't gonna lie though. Now I just took that about 20 minutes ago. 600 milligrams of ibuprofen. I don't know if it's supposed to make you feel a little relaxed or sleepy, but I kind of feel it since I took that pill. Now, may have a lot to do because I just have my lunch, late lunch, and I always get sleepy after I eat. So that in combination with the pill, I don't know which is which. No worries though, Care Bears. I will not fall asleep on the road.
I hope not, because I'm sleepy too. I can't be his, what you call it, navigational system. If I'm sleepy too.
My extra pair of eyes.
Yes.
Of course, it may contribute that I was up till 3 o'clock this morning, editing. It was almost actually later now. It was like almost 4.
Oh, really?
It was like 3:40, I think.
I think I'm going to go to bed early tonight. Maybe by 10:30.
Want to feel fresh and relaxed for tomorrow, right?
Yeah, if I get sleepy, I'm going to go to bed.
Yeah. Yeah, I probably won't stay up as late as I did last night. And probably won't do no editing tonight because I'm still working on doing one now and trying to get it uploaded. It should be uploaded sometime, maybe by tonight. Our internet's been a little slow again. No secrets there. Go figure. So, but we ain't got that far to go. We probably still, like I said, by the time to go get in yet, get our tickets in, tile running H-E-B, we're probably got about another 35, 40 minutes. We'll be actually outside. So once we get all that out of the way, and we're home.
So that's how I
Yep. So, look here, man.
that nifty little notification bell as well, so you don't miss any of the videos.
There you have it.
There it is.
So,
Set it off.
we hope that you continue to like, comment. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already done so. And as always, keep looking forward to the next vlog because our life journey always continues.
Yes.
And we'll see you again in the next video very soon. Take care, Care Bears. We'll see you later.
We love you.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Later.
Later.